You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
Yeah, I keep it in my pocket. It don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
All out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the fantasy football hustler, back at you. And oh yeah, Tuesday fantasy football championships. If you made it to a championship, throw it in the chat. If you made it into multiple championships, throw how many championships you are playing in. It is awesome. For me, I am in 13 fantasy football championships. And one of the best things about the championships that I'm in, so 3 of them that I'm in, I beat 2 of my arch nemesis in them. And it's awesome because screw those guys. And it's funny because I think like that other show, I don't even know how many championships they're actually going for, but I bet combined, all of them combined, all 6 or 7 of them probably aren't in 13 championships like I am. Because I know one of them, he was in a bunch of championships last year. He's only in 1 this year in all the Hustler leagues. So it's hilarious. And Toyota 1, what up, what up? Merry Christmas Eve, let's get it. Shout out to King D. Shout out to the LBC on Rumble. He said, what up, what up? I'm in a championship in 2 leagues and 1 vampire league. Let's go. Hey, Papa J in the house, what up? He said, what up, and Merry Christmas Eve, 420 crew, let's go. Hey, Corbin, what up, what up? Merry Christmas Eve, let's get it. John, what up, bro? He said, thanks for all your advice, made it to the finals. Ooh, but I lost Hurts, my backup Kyler also. Caleb, Mason Rudolph, and Brace Young are on the wire. Let's get it, Bryce Young. I mean, I don't even know. I haven't even started looking at the matchups yet because I'm just still on such a high of winning and losing in so many of these. But at least you got options there. And right off the bat, I'm going to say it's probably going to be. Where are all these guys? Shit, it's probably going to be Mason Rudolph versus the Jags, bro. I mean, the one thing is that they play in Jacksonville. Yeah, Bears versus Seahawks is bad. Cardinals versus the Rams, that's also another place that I'd be looking with Kyler. Yeah, in LA, so, no bad weather. And need AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson, JSN, George Pickens. Let's go. George Pickens was a full go yesterday in practice, so he should be out there. Toyota 1, RBs, start 2, Cook, Ford, Sharps, Tracy, Guadendo, Pacheco. I would be leaning on the hell do the Bills play? The Jets. Probably going to be leaning on Cook and Ford as of now. Yeah. Then Toyota 1, we start 1, Thielen, McMillan, Judy. Probably going to be Thielen versus the Jags. Let's see who's McMillan play, who the Bucks play. Bucks versus the Panthers. A little bit of a tougher matchup there. Yeah, I'm probably rocking. Actually, no, it's the Panther. Thielen versus the Bucks, and McMillan versus the Panthers. Yeah, I'm going Thielen. And Pam, what up? She said, "Hi, nobody home. 2 finals. Let's get it. And John said Lions, Commandos, or pick up the Colts. Colts, baby. Hell yeah, versus the Giants, do it. Corbin said, I'm playing for third now, getting beat by a kicker on Sunday night. My IDP, fuck Aubrey. Dude, that's such bullshit, man. Such bullshit. Shout out to Derek. Salute, my brother. Let's see. PF Fly championship in one league, looking to repeat, then dead last in my other. Man, well, at least you made it in one. Join more. Join more. And Toyota One said, made 1 out of 5. More to come next season. Just getting started. Exactly. And Derek said, working here, but listening here. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. And one of the things, you know, I always tell people to join more leagues. And like, there's some people, like when I say I'm in 37 leagues this year, like, what? How do you even handle that? It's not like you jump from 5 leagues to 37 leagues. You know, it's a slow, gradual rise. Slow, gradual rise. Hell yeah. And someone just asked me for the Christmas board. There is a Christmas board for the squares, so make sure you get in. Sharing this with the person right now. Dude, what the hell? Dude, what the hell is going on with this? Here we go. All frozen on Facebook Messenger. All right. And Derek, how we going in the best? Haven't started looking yet. It's going to be this afternoon that I'm going to start on that. I want to just give time to, like, hopefully there's no what's it called? Stat corrections. What up, bro? He said, just want to say Green Bay's defense got me into the chip this week. Hell yeah. And he said, what up, my friend? Doing good, doing good. And Mowgli, 2 out of 4 money leagues. I got to the Super Bowl. Let's get it. Would you start Smith or Reed? Right off the bat, I'm leaning Devonta versus the Cowboys, but a lot is going to depend on Hurts. So we got to be paying attention to everything going down. Johnny, what up? What up? So we talking about how I made the chip in 50% of my hustler leagues. He said, woo. So finally, I don't feel like a total newbie anymore. Let's get it. And I was talking about my arch nemesis and how I took him out in multiple leagues there. So don't worry, because even people who have great teams in the hustler league sometimes face people like me and fall at the sword. Oh, no way. Crispy said stat correction killed him in the auction. No way. I got to go look now. I don't know if my brother's ever won it in this league. His friend who's in it has won it. But I don't think he's ever won it. No way. And it was a stat correction on his end as well, because yours didn't change, but his did. Crazy. They're probably going to be talking shit because now it's my brother and his friend who are number 1 and 2 over there. These motherfuckers. They only play in like 2 or 3 leagues as well. These motherfuckers. But they're good in the auction, though. That's for sure. Derek said I made it to 3 money ships out of 7 leagues. Not too bad. Hell yeah. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Chef Rand, salute, homie. Phil, salute, my brother. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a tough week 17. Like, that's one thing that everybody must realize. It is going to be a tough week 17. If you guys thought week 16 was tough, now we're going up against the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. So we got to be ready. We got to be ready. And one thing that I will say, I am not forcing guys into my lineup on Christmas. I'm not saying that I will not play guys on Christmas, but I am not, I repeat, I am not going to force anybody into my lineup on Wednesday, because all of these guys are playing, 3 games within a 10-day span or something crazy like that. Like, that's the thing that really sucks about these Wednesday games and everyone playing. All these guys are playing fucking games on super, super short weeks. And Phil said, sucks when you're on the shit end of the stat correction. Ooh, happened to me in the 32 last year. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst, man, because we just assume whatever it shows, that's what it is. And I've known in the past, I've lost in championships on like Thursday stat corrections, and it's bullshit, man. It is a bullshit. PFI says start Tracy or Pacheco. Would you pick up Miller or Bigsby off waivers? Pacheco versus the Steelers, I'm nervous. Tracy versus the Colts. That's actually a decent matchup. Still nervous because the Giants have been trash. And who's Kendre play? Kendre versus the Raiders. Ooh, I'd definitely be picking him up. And then Bigsby versus the the Titans. That's still not that bad. I think I'd be picking up Miller though. I really think I would. Like versus the Raiders. And what Colts or the Ravens? Who the hell the Ravens? Man, Ravens play the Texans on the road. Yeah, I'm gonna go the Colts versus the Giants. And Papa J and Johnny said, okay, so what was that Saints performance last night? The most pathetic ever, or top 5? You know what's crazy? I'll say top 5 because I will tell you the most pathetic ever. Okay. I don't remember what year, but it's the Chargers. It was still when they were the San Diego Chargers. 1 week, like, I don't even remember what week it was. Let's just say for the sake of argument, it was week 12. They're at home and they shut someone out. And then the next week after that, they go on the road to Miami and they get shut out. They said it was the first time in NFL history that a team had ever shut out a team 1 week and then been shut out the immediate next week. Never been done in football, in NFL football history. So that is the most pathetic performance that I've ever seen. And I won't put the Saints above that because I'm pretty sure the Chargers actually had starters. Like the Saints are down to like second and third string and fourth string, damn near everything right now. And it's insane. It's insane. And try to one. Would you pick up Spears or Gus Bus? Spears. Chargers going up against the Patriots. Not necessarily the best. Not necessarily the best, but I also heard that J.K. Dobbins could be coming back. So if J.K. Dobbins comes back, Gus is going to be nowhere near what he was last week. That's for sure. And Giants said, oh, shit, I remember that. Wasn't it like 28-0 win followed by a 28-0 loss? I swear it was like in the 30s. Like it was like 33-0 and then 33-0-33 the next week. Something like that. But yeah, and that was the most – because they actually had starters. Like that's why that makes it the most pathetic. Like you actually like good – and you get shut out on the road like that. That's why when the Chargers and a lot of teams go East Coast to play early games, that's why, especially Miami, West Coast teams going to Miami because you know you're going to be partying, you know, and then they don't got to wake up hella early compared to like just normal life. Try to one Dobbins on the wire. Also grab them just in case, bro. You don't want someone to pick them up and use them against you. That'd be fucked. That would be fucked. And Carlos said, I made it to the ship by less than a full point. He said, thank you, Green Bay, for benching Jacobs. My opponent also had the Packers D. I was scared. Woo! Man, slim margin of victory. All right. But yeah. Got to make these moves. And yeah, I'm really not even I'm not even doing it like because we have to do starts and sits tomorrow. It's like yeah, we got to be paying attention because it's with Christmas and like as many leagues as I got, it's like going to be impossible to do a full start and sit video. Do a full starts and sits video and all that. Yeah, so just be paying attention, guys. And 420crew.com. You need to get some advice. That's where you go. That's where you can get a hold of me. And Flappo, what up, bro? He said, made the finals in my guillotine league. Now I just have to figure out a lineup for winner take all. Yeah, that's damn winner take all, man. That's so tough in a guillotine league because if you make it this far and you don't get anything for being the second place team, that would suck. That would suck because it's so hard to make it this far. Chef, I'm pretty sure my Titans lost 59-0 in the snow against the Patriots. CJ2K had 100 yards rushing too. Pretty pathetic. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, anytime you talk about the Patriots, I mean, I'm sure we could go to a shitload of matchups where the Patriots just whooped on peeps. But yeah, CJ2K, you know, he was, he's the guy, you know, and he still got 100 yards. But yeah, like, I mean, I wonder, was that the time when CJ2K, when it was just like a normal thing, breaking off his 60 and 70 yard touchdowns and just so fucking fast. Nobody could catch him. Nobody. And yeah, speaking of CJ2K, that's one of the reasons why Jamie is a big fan of the show, because for being a Patreon member, maybe leaving some super chats and stuff. I think it was 2 years ago. He won a CJ2K jersey here on the channel. Carlos said, dropping Strange's ass. He got put in the doghouse. Chigger likely. Damn. Likely's a horrible matchup versus the Texans. I mean, Chig's a good matchup, but he really doesn't get anything. Like, that's what sucks. Damn. Any other options? Or even Higbee? Man, is Higbee going to get lucky and do his little twerk action again? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm leaning Chig as of now. Crispy said, should I even try for third place? If you're in redraft, yes, because every league that I host, there is a third place payout. So yes, I would be trying for third. And then in the dynasties, if it's a 55, or wait, I can't remember. In the dynasties, I would still be trying for third. There is payouts for third. Right? Corbin said twerk equals benched. Right? Hey, Tomas, Feliz Navidad, bro. Patrick, Merry Christmas, homie. Mahomes or Herbert? Herbert. Mahomes versus the Steelers, man. It sucks. It sucks. It really does. Marco, hey, what up, my brother? Seawolves, what up? Everybody hit that like button. Let's get it. And Marco said, I know you guys don't celebrate that early, but Merry Christmas. Oh, man, see, it's funny because Derek said, Merry Christmas Eve. And I was like, Merry Christmas, bro. And he was like, it's not Christmas yet. It's just Christmas Eve. And I just, I just say the same thing. I know Christmas Eve is a holiday, but you know what? It's kind of not, right? Because everybody is working today. Christmas is the holiday. And Corbin said, fuck kickers is right. Yeah, right, man. We fucking hate them. We hate him. Carlos said playing standard leagues, winner take all. Okay. I like it. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like winner take all. You know why? It's so hard to win that, if I lose on some bullshit, I at least want to feel good about getting a second place prize, and not getting zero back. And yeah, Corbin said got me good. Yeah, fucking Aubrey, man. And that's why I hate kickers, man. Get him out of fantasy football. And Papa J said, first year my son plays and he gets in by 0.12, man. Whew. That's some stress. That's some stress right there. Marco said it's a half holiday here, and 25th and 26th is the holiday there. See, that's what's crazy, man. It's like in America, the 24th half day holiday, you know, because some people will get off early, you know, but a lot of not getting off, you know, early. And then yeah, the 25th, that's a holiday. But yeah, 26th is like back to business as usual. To the one Chargers, Colts, Jags. I don't know why anyone would be playing the Jags. I know it's the Titans, but Colts, man, got to go the Colts versus the Giants. They've just been on fire. Chargers versus the Patriots aren't bad either, but I'm a little nervous. And Apon, Sutton, Neighbors, Wilson, Allen, Metcalf. Sutton versus the Bengals. Wilson versus the Bills. And DK Metcalf versus the Bears. Corbin said, I got today and tomorrow paid. Nice. And Thursday and Friday optional. Nice. And it's always, I mean, see, it's even better. Like, you know, some people may want to come in on Thursday and Friday and get that paper. You know, some people may want to spend time with their family. You know, it's cool that there are some companies out there that do make it optional. You know, like, yeah, you're not going to get paid, but, you know, you don't have to come into work. Like, oh, yeah. Yep, 24th is a half day. Yes, sir. And how do I say that? It's almost like drippy, but it's with a J, so it's like drippy. And pick 3 to start. What's up, man? I haven't seen your name before. You first time here. Pick 3 to start at a Tyreek, Cup, Higgins, DJ Moore, and Higgins. Higgins for sure, because I assume that Patrick Surtain is going to be covering Chase for most of the game. So we love Higgins. Cup versus the Cardinals could be a tough one. DJ Moore versus the Seahawks, probably going to be a tough one, but I think I'm starting him regardless. And who's Tyreek play? Miami plays the Browns. Dude, it's going to be Ward who's going to be covering Tyreek. And it's in Cincy. Huh. I'm still going to say Tyreek for now, but my answer may change throughout the week. Like, I told a lot of people to start sit Tyreek last week and not start him. And more often than not, I was right. Because he didn't do much. And third one, how about Miami D against the Browns? If it's DTR, it's got to be DTR, as long as it is. I don't know. They may switch it back to Jameis Winston. DTR sucks. And Jai said the Pats have put up a lot of good halves this year. I'm excited for the future, especially if they draft an O-lineman and wide receiver. Yeah, they better. But they got to do better. They drafted a wide receiver fucking last year. They drafted Jalen Polk with a high-ass draft pick. Total miss. Tried to one to my buddy at work. Told my boss, quit yesterday. Should be fun going back to work on Thursday with the new boss. Oh, man. Yeah, see what happens. Hopefully it's someone cool. And Corbin said, since following the fantasy football hustler, I've come to despise kickers and tight ends are garbage. You damn right. You damn right. Yeah, get kickers out of your fucking leagues and get the tight end position out of your league. Turn it into another flex spot where you have the option to start a tight end. And if you play on sleeper and you can make it tight end premium, make it tight end premium so those trash tight ends can get like this much value. And Seawolf standard 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, Walker, Stevenson, Ford, Madison. Kendra Miller, Puka, DJ Moore, Myers, London. The two running backs part of this. Walker and Ford. Stevenson, horrible matchup versus Chargers. And Madison fucking sucks. Kendra Miller. Yeah. Let's see. So 2 wide receivers. Puka and DJ, I want to score more. And then 1 flex. I only want to play London if Kirk Cousins comes back. And who knows if he's going to actually be coming back or not. And it's a tough matchup versus what's it called? Versus the Commandos. Really tough matchup because they got Marshawn Lattimore over there right now. It's either Stevenson or Myers. Kendra kind of in the mix. Because the thing about Stevenson is if the game plan is to get the ball out of Drake May's hands quick, Stevenson could get a bunch of catches. Yeah, Myers just makes me way too nervous after last week. Like, I know it wasn't a great matchup because the Jags kind of been shutting down wide receivers, but yeah, it was ugly. I'm gonna say Stevenson for now. Top streaming defense this week. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't looked at percentages, but I would say the Colts are probably one of them. I doubt they're 50% rostered. And go check for the Eagles. There may have been people who dropped the Eagles because of the matchup this past week. Go check. Commandos, if it's Penix, it could be awesome. I don't know if they're under 50% rostered though. And John said Andrews, Hawkinson, or Strange. Who's Hawk play? Hawk versus Packers. Hell yeah, Johnny, let him know. Drop a like and hit subscribe. The action lasts all off season. We do not quit around here. We keep going. And Chris, we said, I'm tired of training these bums. Luis, what up? What up? And what is this? Luis said, I saw Derek on the wake and take. What's that? What's the wake and take? And Crispy said, fuck the Falcons and the Browns. Yeah. Like this happened to me in the past where with Jay Cutler, he was doing really good for fantasy, but in real life he was doing bad with a lot of interceptions, and it sucked, man. He got benched for week 16, and that was the championship week for me back then, and I had him in like 2 out of 3 championships. It's the worst when guys like Kirk Cousins getting benched. Like, I know that he hasn't been doing that good, but like, even before this happened, I was like, anybody who thinks that Michael Penix is a better NFL quarterback at this point in his career than Kirk Cousins is stupid. And like, I don't think the Falcons thought that he was better necessarily, but I bet they're already considering like, damn, what if we cut Kirk? Can Penix be the guy? If they cut Kirk, it is going to be so dumb because Penix, he hasn't looked ready in any of the snaps that he's taken yet. Not saying he won't progress, but shit happens, man. And speaking of shit happening, my goddamn car, dude. More fucking issues with the car. I thought I have an alignment issue, and I bring it in there, and I think it's going to be $130, and then they hit me back with like so many fucking things that are wrong with it, and they're like, I got an estimate here for you. It's going to be about $2,300. I was like, yep, just park it. I'll come pick it up. And Tomas said, I like the new font, Huss, more your style. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We were, it's they only had one font before. Now they give me an option to choose. And yeah, this one definitely more more up my style than just, the plain Jane normal shit. And Johnny said they said cutting Kirko in March because of the way the money's set up. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And you know what? Good, because the Falcons keep figuring out ways to fuck things up. So yeah, let's get Kirk to a team where he can thrive a little bit better. You know what's going to be crazy is like if Kirk goes to the 49ers and like there's a bunch of people who really think that Brock Purdy is a franchise QB. And I just really feel like when you don't have all of your stars, that's when you kind of judge these guys, because like, a team like fucking San Fran, I mean, Jimmy G, superstar over there. Purdy, when everyone's healthy, superstar, over there. Not so much if everyone's not over there. He just looks, like a mid-level QB. And PF Fly said, guy I'm playing in the championship won by 0.3. He had Jacobs. The other guy had Dubs. Jacobs got in the lead, and then he was on the edge of the seat for a half. Hoping that Dubs didn't get another catch for sure. For sure. Yeah, Dubs, the amount of points that Dubs got, it was funny. He got me a win in a league where I needed like 6 points to win. And then in a league where I was winning by like 20, I was going against Dubs and got the win there also. It's awesome the way that it works out sometimes. And Nihar, what up? Said if Hurts doesn't play this week, who should I pick up? Bo Nix against the Bengals, AR against the Giants, May against the Chargers, Stafford versus the Cardinals. Bo Nix versus the Bengals, baby. Unless there's some kind of super fucking insane weather, he has the best matchup out of all of those guys. And who should I flex if Pickens doesn't play? Tracy or Worthy? Worthy. But Pickens is going to play. He was a full go yesterday in practice. Derek said, y'all see the new Superman trailer? No, not yet. I have not. Hey, Super Dave. Ho, ho, ho. What up, bro? No, so I needed 34 points yesterday, and Green Bay and Jacobs got the win for me. Let's go. Hell yeah. And Quincy said Philly or Denver. Defense, right? Philly, bro. Why would we want to start Denver versus the Bengals? I know Denver's great, but like Bengals, like that is a horrible matchup for our defenses. All right. So today's going to be pretty short and sweet. We're going to smoke another bowl or two, but I got to go pick up my car now. So ridiculous. Man, cannot catch a break with this thing. Cannot catch a break with this damn car, man. And it's got 191,000 miles on it. And even like the 2100, like, man, it's, new tires and alignment and like a lot of shit. And really it's like the new tires, like that's probably like the biggest like portion of like all of it. Yeah, I need to just go try to find some used tires or something instead of like buying brand new ones, because I don't even know how long this car is like really gonna last. It's got 191,000 miles on it. Man, I was really hoping this thing could get me through 2025, and like, damn, he's got all these issues like right now. So no, so the car didn't break down again. It's still working, but the alignment's fucked up. And so I took it in today thinking, I'll just go get an alignment, $130, fix this alignment issue. And then they're like, we can't even do the alignment because of the tires. And then these other things. And you know how it goes with these old ass cars, man. Like we're trying to push this thing until the wheels fall off, bro. And man, with the alignment and the tires, we're getting close to that. But yeah, I just got to figure out how to fucking pay this and what cards I can split it up on, because I gotta fucking they said I gotta keep this car for like another year, because even 2100, I go get a newer car. Even this Honda cost me 20 something thousand, and it's a 2014, and I got it in 2016. It's John, it's a Honda Accord 2014, and I've had it since 2016. So I've never had a car for more than 4 years. I always get rid of them after that, but this was different because I've never really had a family until getting this car. So just like things are a little different, and man, I don't want to get a new fucking car. I definitely wouldn't be getting a brand new car no matter what. That's like the stupidest thing you could do. Might as well get a 2 or 3 year old car, get it for like half the price, and it's only 2 or 3 years old, and it's probably a leased car at that point. But man, because luckily I'm a part of a credit union out here, and I'm hoping that that I'd be able to get some kind of loan through the credit union for a car, because I keep getting all these advertisements about 4 to 5 percent what's it called, percent fucking interest or whatever. And like, man, if you don't get a car from like somewhere like a credit union that like already knows you, and you have some fucking established with there, it's like, man, you're gonna be paying like 10 to 16% fucking interest, and like, dude, $500 payments. Like, I don't want a $500 payment anymore. That's why even the 2100, like when I had my car payment, it was like $290 or something, and this is a 2016, that and because of COVID, like it pushed a lot of shit like back. Paid it off like 2 years ago at this point, and it's been like nice not having a fucking car payment. I do not want a car payment again, and it's gonna come sooner or later. But yeah, it's not now. And Johnny says someone has to want to trade you a set of tires for some league fees, right? Throw to one, only if you're closer, bro. Cars are my thing. My daily has 260, drives cool, and I've been good about keeping up with everything. But like, let me tell you the issues that they said with the car right now. Spark plugs and coils. They said it's recommended because of the time and the miles. Replace the spark plugs. Replace the cover gasket, the valve cover gasket. Replace the engine mounts. Then the tires. I already knew that fucking brakes were going to be an issue soon. I was just hoping that I could push it off, but brakes, I know the brakes are getting down. They said the brake measurements are 3 millimeters right now. So I'm sure that that's like very close to like, dangerous territory. The front suspension, it says replace lower control arms, cracked, torn, bushing, excessive movement. The alignment, the rear brake pads, 1 millimeter on the so I need brake pads on like both of them. So all of these things are just like maintenance things that all fucking hit like right at once at like the worst times, but yeah, yeah, and even when I get off of the shit right now, I'm good. They close at 3, so I don't even know. Is 5 hours going to be enough to fix everything? Because if not, I just need to get my car, because they're not going to be open tomorrow. But yeah, and I'm definitely not going to get the tires from there. So actually, I got to go get my car anyways, because I'm not getting brand new fucking tires from them. I got to get some fucking used tires. And Derek said, I never buy my my new tires. I always get used ones. Great used tire place, around $50 a tire, 4 tires for 200. Yeah, for sure. And the new ones, yeah, they're gonna last longer, like for sure. But it's like these places won't even buy used tires if they're like a certain amount of tread is gone, right? So it's like, that's why you might as well get the used ones, because they're so like, yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to go look for a place for tires. That's what I got to do first. Upper and lower ball joints, yeah, tie rods, etc. Chef ran, I leased a car for like 185 a month. What's that a year? Yeah, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Yeah, and like I don't know, like now because everything's a write-off for me now. Like, yeah, maybe I need to do something like that. The only thing that sucks is like the limits on mileage and like shit like that. Like that's the thing that sucks. I don't even know if we drive an insane amount. Like, but a lot of things are far here. John said if the engine and the transmission are still good, it's worth investing the money, but I would shop around. Yeah, tire shopper too. Yeah, and the engine's good, and I know the transmission is good also because I had transmission issues. I think it was last year, and it got fixed or something. I said I'd shop around tire shops somewhere else cheaper, possibly Costco. Yeah, I know Costco sometimes has deals on the tires, and I'm a Costco member. And actually, if I use like just going to Costco and using my membership, I do get a percentage back on like money. So thanks for that advice, because even though they're new there, yeah, I get a percentage back just from using, just spending any money at the Costco with my Costco membership. Thanks. Yeah, good reminder. And Quincy said I'm in the championship. I'm playing against the number 1 seed. He's on 8-game winning streak right now. I'm on the 7 winning streak, and I'm the number 6 seed. He's projected to beat me by 1. Let's go to war, baby. Let's go to war. Papa J said, damn mechanics like the IRS always fucking you. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. And I know some of these, like, I guess what sucks too is like in San Diego. I mean, when I had my Beamer, there is no going to like, mom and pop like shop because of it. But, when I had like my Hondas and Acuras in San Diego, it was like I was going to like the mom and pop shops, and just like they don't charge you as much for the labor. And like that's where like all these companies like get you is with the labor. And, if it's a big corporation, got to do what you got to do. Like that labor pays for a lot more than just that, just what that person is being paid. You go to those mom and pop shops, it's like these guys charge you labor because they're the ones doing the work and they know what it's worth it for them, per hour or whatever, based on the time and all that shit. And yeah, PF Flab, my truck just hit 300,000, man. And see, I'm going to fix this issue. It's just a goddamn 2100. Yeah, and I really don't want to do the new tires. Like I gotta even ask them, like, how much of that is the new tires? But that's what sucks is like they said the tires are so fucked that the alignment, they can't even do the alignment because the tires being so messed up. That's another thing that sucks. So it's like I gotta see like how much of my time is it gonna be worth to fucking, like what are they charging me for the tires, like all that shit. And Quincy said I got Kyren and Gibbs. He has Barkley and Jacobs. I have Debo and Jennings. He has Puka and Cup. Oh shit. I got Hockey. He has Hunter Henry. I have Daniels. He has Goff. Woo! Heavyweight battle, bro. Heavyweight battle. Watts said, bro, they're hitting you with everything. He said, old car, fix what needs to be fixed now, and the motor blows or the transition, waste money on other shit. Yeah. And see, I guess I'm not sure what really needs to get fixed. Like right now, I mean, the alignment for sure, the tires for sure, the brakes for sure. So it's like all of those things I know for sure need to get fixed. But then it's like, the spark plugs. I don't even know how much that shit costs. It just says recommended by the mileage. The engine mounts. It says the engine mounts are broken, and they got pictures here. And so those probably need to be replaced. And let's see what else. It says the left front control arms are cracked. Yeah, see, that's why it's like everything. I mean, they're hitting me for everything, but it even says the valve cover. It says that the valve cover gasket is leaking. So everything that is telling me, I know that I need. I knew that I needed an alignment. I knew I was going to be needing tires soon. I knew that I needed brakes like very, very soon. And man, driving around with a newborn, like, yeah, I gotta, I mean, he's not a newborn at this point. He's, going on, how old is he? 9 months, as of yesterday. But yeah, it's a lot. And I wish they gave the breakdown on how much everything cost. But yeah, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna smoke another bowl and then we're gonna handle this. And that's how we replace the lower arms and new tires, the brakes all around. You need that immediately, but wait on the other stuff. Well, they said I need the tires. They said they can't even do the alignment without the tires, and they said that the engine mounts are cracked. And I'm seeing the picture and like you can see the crack like in it. Spark plug coils will last you a bit longer, especially if you don't have a flashing check engine light when it means you have a misfire. Okay. Well, you know what? Okay, there's been random times where I will start the car and it'll click, and I'll turn it, click, turn it, click, turn it, click, turn it, and then it starts. Would that have to do with the spark plugs and the coils? And PF Fly, look for a tire shop next to a dealership that sells your make a car. The dealership often makes deals with the people buying cars to put new tires on. Tire shop might have used less than 500. Okay. Giant said, I love Costco. I got my couch and TV there. Best couch ever. Got the 65-inch Samsung for 400. Yeah, a couple Black Fridays ago. Chef Rand said, look out for the little guys. Man, I mean, see, like, I wish I knew like some mom and pop shops here in Vegas, because I would much rather be going to a mom and pop shop for this and supporting a small business owner versus I think I took it to like Tire World or whatever the fuck. It's like the closest one. And I knew I was going to have to take an Uber. So, but yeah, it's all corporate shit around here anyways. Crispy said, no reason to do the whole control arm, just do the ball joints if the control arms are still good. And Chris said, oh shit, definitely replace the control arms. That has to be done before the alignment. See, and so like that's how I know they're not trying to get me for a bunch of shit. Like they showed the pictures. Like, I mean, that's one thing that's at least good about these corporate shops. Like they cover their tracks and they show you all the pictures and everything and all that. Toyota one said, starter bro, we'll do that. Super common on Hondas, not the plugs or the coils. Okay, for sure. And Quincy said, appreciate fam for taking me to the championship. Let's go. So I need help. Start 2 wide receivers and 1 flex. Jennings, Debo, McMillan, Thielen, Waddle, Ford, Miller, and Taylor. Well, the one good thing, you don't have anybody starting in the Wednesday or Thursday games, right? So you don't have to make a decision right now. But I'm going to say Thielen and McMillan for the wide receivers. And then I'm going to say Ford as the flex. And that's just for right now, because I may change some things around. It may end up being Debo. If Guarendo doesn't play, it's probably going to be Debo that gets in there. I mean, Debo was, but it's tough versus the Lions, And then Waddle, we don't know if he's going to play or not. They play the Browns, and he plays, he probably wouldn't be the one covered by Denzel Ward. And Corbin said, I want that Costco couch too. That's my next couch. Hell yeah, man. Quincy, start 1, Hawk, Stranger, Craft, Lean and Hawk, bro. Crispy said the new control arm should come with new ball joints. Okay. John said it sounds more like a starter. Something not engaging fully the first time. Okay. And Charlie one said, hit me up. I'll send you info, educate you. I've been doing mechanic for over 25 years. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Because, a lot of this stuff is, I've never wanted to be a mechanic. My mom and dad, they never really dealt anything with cars. Like I know back in the day, I remember my mom and dad doing their own oil changes and shit on the car. But it's so now it's a lot of times with a lot of cars, it's almost more hassle than what it's worth. I'd rather just take it to somebody else for the oil change. And even now, having to get fully fucking synthetic, fucking oil, that shit's just expensive, as well, because the car you need the fully synthetic. What up, Song? Hey, perfect timing. Talking shit about cars, bro. Man, I cannot catch a break with my car. More shit is wrong, and things that I knew were already wrong that I needed to get done. I'm just the idiot for bringing it in on Christmas Eve and like fucking up my mood. I should have just waited until after Christmas Eve. But I thought it was just going to be an alignment that I was going to have to fix. But boy, was I wrong. And Watt said, you need a friend mechanic. Luckily, my brother is a master mechanic, has his own lift and barn to work on the car. Yeah. See, I mean, in Vegas, I know nobody. Like even in San Diego, I didn't know anybody who had their own setups like that. You know, like, I mean, I did know someone who worked at like he was like, you know, front desk guy at some of these mechanic shops. It was my friend's dad. And he even ended up going to work at a Honda dealership, and he would get us the most insane like discounts on like just on work. Like it would be going to like, I mean, I don't know if it was as cheap as going to like regular, you know, folk, but I would just get the shit so cheap compared to what it actually would cost people just doing like the normal price. And Corbin said, my dad's been a mechanic for 50 years, just retired. I'm fucked. Oh, man. And Watt said, fun for me. I mean, that's cool, bro, that you're able, you know, to have a spot where you can go work on stuff. That's awesome. And Crispy said, I do all my own mechanical work. I just, like, Crispy, you come from an age where everybody does everything, you know, and, like, that's it's awesome that you got all those skills like that, Crispy. It really is. It really is. Corbin said, you're in LV. You don't even need tires. What? Why? It's crazy out here. And Watt said, yeah, just the parts alone, the mechanic get the brakes. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Being able to, buy the parts for cost, because, like, you know, they always tell you they're going to get the parts for cost, right? They'll even show you the price of, like, you know, what they sell it to them for. But that's never the cost of what it actually is. It's always less, no matter what. Drone, what up? With Njoku likely out this week. Who's a better pickup? A Conquo, Otten, or Muth? If Otten's going to play, he'd be the better pickup. We don't know if he's going to play, though. That's the thing. And that makes me very, very nervous. It makes me very, very nervous. Muth would be the guy. Muth is the guy for me out of these three. It sucks that you have to make the decision by tomorrow, because if you, like, I want to play Otten, but if you have to make the decision Wednesday or wait until Sunday, and it's like you wait until Sunday and Otten doesn't play, and then you're literally fucked. I don't like that. I don't like that option. And at least the Chiefs, they've been better versus the tight end, but you already know that George Pickens is going to be the guy who they're going to be focused on the most, and the run, you know, because that's like the number one thing they always try to shut down. So I just feel like Muth is in for a decent volume game. Crispy said, play Henry on Christmas. Which Henry? Derrick Henry? Fuck yes. I know it's a tough matchup, but, you know, Derrick Henry got you here. You are riding or dying with Derrick Henry. All right. Nope. Not yet, Song. Not yet. So I'm going to start this afternoon. And, you know, I'm going to wait. I'm going to make my way through. I'm going to do my best to get it done today. It might be really tough to get it done today, though, you know, just because of everything, family that's going on. But it'll be done by today or tomorrow. I can guarantee that. One thing that sucks is like stat corrections and stuff, but it's not the championship week. So, you know, that's another thing. And even of what I saw last week, I went through like the first, like, I don't know, 20 teams or whatever, like before, like last Tuesday, just to kind of look and see. None of them had stat corrections on Wednesday. So like, that's also like a good thing. If we don't get a bunch of stat corrections, you know, me doing it on Tuesday versus Wednesday won't make a difference. But I know people want to know if their teams made it before these games start. And Toyota 1, he says, so whatever doing today or tomorrow, going to my sister's house with family for the White Elephant gift exchange. Nice. Said, and tomorrow with the wife and kids. We got some tri-tip dinner. Nice. Tri-tip's always fire. And CJ said started Juan Jennings instead of Ford. He said, thanks for the first round exit advice. What? What are you talking about? I was telling everybody to start Ford, bro. And dude, sorry you lost at the end of the day. It's free advice. And I'm sorry that you, like, I was telling everybody to sit Jennings. So you could blame it on me, but Ford was like one of my biggest guys that I was saying to start. So you definitely weren't here on Sunday morning. Yeah, man, I hope that I hope that made you feel better about your first round exit, because I'm in 13 championships and I know that a bunch of people who are here in championships. Sorry that you only play in one league and you asked me one question and you say that I got it wrong, but I was telling everybody Ford as of last week because of that Bengals matchup. So I don't even believe that I told you Juwan Man Jennings over Ford when I hated Jennings matchup last week. So, yeah, that doesn't even make sense. I think you just want to blame me instead of blaming yourself or blaming the person that actually gave you that advice, because most people all week last week, I was saying to sit Jennings, and most people all week last week, I was saying to start Ford. I was saying to start Ford over guys like Joe Mixon. So, yeah, I don't even believe that. I say that's Fugazi. Go show me the clip where I said that, because, yeah, I don't even believe that. And yeah, see, Toyota 1 said Ford over Jennings for sure. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense with how much I was on Ford last week and how much I was against Jennings. Like, I don't, yeah, that I don't understand. And Watt said, did dude just cry about free advice? Like, you're perfect. Yeah, and seeing even that, I feel like that's just a lie. Because as much as I was off of Jennings last week, literally on my start and sit on Patreon, I put that Jennings is a sit and that Ford was like a must start. So, yeah. And, yeah, Song said, yeah, you did say start Ford multiple times. I mean, dude, I was telling everybody to start Ford over so many different options. And Quincy said, I have 3 people to start on Monday night. Gibbs, Debo, Jennings. He has Goff on Monday night games. Advantage 2. He said his one person or no. So wait, I'm confused. I got 3 people to start Monday night: Gibbs, Debo, Jennings, and he has Goff. So I guess I'm confused because you only gave me 3 people. Are you? Am I picking one of the 3? Let me know. Crispy said, "Would you like to speak to the manager's manager?" That's all I would do. Is one day we're just gonna have Crispy's gonna be the big security guard and he's just gonna be standing behind me, and that's it. And anybody wants to talk some shit and say, you know what, here's my customer service department, he's right behind you, he's right behind me. Then Crispy's gonna step up. So what was that? 4-star? 5-star? Oh man. But yeah, for sure. If Quincy's only talking about one person, yeah, of course it's going to be Gibbs. Like, the 49ers have been giving up extreme booty to the running backs. But yeah, so let me know, Quincy. If it is one, it's Gibbs, and doesn't matter about him having Goff. Here's the one thing everybody needs to remember this week. It is your team against yourself. Okay, you just worry about putting your best foot forward and doing the best starts and sits that you can do. Do not make decisions based on the other team. Okay, do not make decisions off of the other team, because I see people do that all the time, and they'll start someone who they don't really think that they should start, but like they start them to like counteract the other team, like mentally, like just like that. He has Goff. I don't even want to start Gibbs. Can't think like that, like there's like one person who asked me a question. He was like, dude, he has JMO and Laporta. Should I start Gibbs? Should I start Goff or Burrow. And he's like, I'm leaning Goff because of his 2 Detroit players. And I was like, if we're going to start Goff, it's because we think that Goff gives us the best chance to win and is going to score the most points. Not because to counteract his team, you know, somehow. Because that's only counteracting shit like mentally in your head, you know. Like if Goff goes out there and throws 3 touchdowns, you know, and they're both to those guys, Goff still got the points no matter what those guys got. And if Burrow goes out there and throws 5 touchdowns against the Broncos, like, and Burrow was the better start, you know, we fucked up. And Quincy said, I was saying I have 3 players to his 1. Oh, fuck yeah, you have the advantage. If you got 3 to 1, I mean, you'll have the advantage based on what you score on Sunday. But like, I would much rather have, you know, more guys on Monday than the other person. Of course, it makes me feel better. But I will tell you, though, I was in some matchups where, you know, I had 1 or 2 people on Monday, or 1 or 2 people on Monday, and I only needed a certain amount of points to come back. Some I came back in, but some I fell short, you know, and it sucks. And then there was some where I didn't have any players on Monday, and I was up by a certain amount of points, and they didn't score enough points, and I won. And Toyota One said, best advice, just focus on your own team and play in more leagues. I mean, right? Because there's so many people who make start and sit decisions based on looking at the matchup. Like we don't know what's going to happen. We think we do, but we don't at the end of the day. Like we don't know if player A is going to score, you know, let's just say they're normally in a 10 to 20 point range. We don't know if they're going to score 10 points, 12 points, 14, 15, 17, 19, 20. You know, it could be anywhere within there. And like based on your other guys, 1 or 2 points could make the difference, you know, everywhere. And so like if you end up starting the wrong person, you know, and just because of like the other team, it feels even worse because like then you only made your decision based on that other team, not based of what you thought was best. And it's best man for the job. That's what it is. It's best man for the job. And man, I can't believe that guy CJ came in here lying, saying that I said start Jennings over Ford. Man, smoked out, bro. Smoked out. Man, really don't want to deal with this car shit right now. But after this bowl, we're going to deal with it. Fuck. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. And I may almost do it just because, like, even if it's an extra 100 or 2, like having to fucking deal with all this shit right now, as long as I can fix it today. That's what I'm really debating on. I got to see if I can even cover that somehow. Because now if it's going to start taking more time as well, that's also not good. Because, man, time is money. Time is money. And the longer that I can't, you know, work on shit, the fucking, you know, the more money I'm missing out on. Don't forget, guys, we got some squares for tomorrow's game. The squares are in the Texans Ravens game. I chose that game because it's in the afternoon instead of the morning, because we're all going to be busy, I'm sure, in the morning. Even though Noble never wakes up early, like, you know, this will be the time when he fucking wakes up early for sure. And hey, Brazil, what up, homie? He said, yo, what up? He said, watching at the treadmill at the gym. Nice. Get those steps in, bro. Get those steps in. And Johnny said, Huss told me to start tighty whities over boxers. Now I have a wedgie. Which I would never say. I don't think I've worn tighty whities since like 8 years old or 9 years old. Like I've always had boxers. Always had boxers, man. I like, you know, it's crazy because I don't know if it's true or not, but you know those urban legends? Like one of the urban legends was like, you'll get testicular cancer if you wear tighty whities, you know? And like, I always thought that. That's why I never wanted them. Always free balling with the boxers. I know it's not free balling, but you know, they're so loose that it might as well be free balling. And Crispy said, you really start Jennings over Ford with Chubb out. I said, take responsibility for your own actions, right? And I mean, it'd be one thing if like I wasn't telling everybody to start Ford, but I was literally telling everybody to start Ford. I told people to start Ford over Joe Mixon, and I was telling everybody to sit fucking Jennings, you know, like, so that does not make sense. That does not make sense. Frizil said, my tidy whities always had a brown stain that would magically show up till the day I never knew what that was. Oh, man. Oh, man. If you're in the championship, make sure that you are watching dope sports movies where people are winning championships, okay? Because it all starts up here. It all starts between the ears, man. It's all mental. You know, we have to be in a positive mind state the entire time. Okay? And it all starts with just getting in championship mode. And the way that I get into championship mode, I love watching movies with championship, you know, matchups. That's what it's all about. But don't be watching like Coach Carter or like some shit like that, you know, where they actually, you know, lose at the end or come up short. Don't do that to yourself. It's gotta be, you know, the Mighty Ducks, the Sandlot, not Little Big League because they lost in there. Ken Griffey Jr. won it. Let me see what else. Days of Thunder. I gotta go some old school Tom Cruise Days of Thunder. What else? There's a lot. Hoosiers. Yes, Hoosiers, definitely. And Watt said, dope sports movies. Killing it, bro. You got to. The good old ball huggers. Yes, sir. Fuck them. Smokey the Cat. What up, bro? He said, Pittsburgh beats KC. We'll see. I hope so. I hope so. It'll make it more fun because Josh Allen will need to win that much more. And Frizzo always left holes in my briefs because of the pinch and roll method, you savage. Little Giants, yes. The annexation of Puerto Rico. Any Given Sunday, The Water Boy, Longest Yard, Friday Night Lights. Well, actually, I think they lost in Friday Night Lights. Actually, no Friday Night Lights. They lost in the first season of there. But Varsity Blues, I'm watching. Varsity Blues is literally on right now on my TV. Happy Gilmore, yes, sir. Go to your happy place. Like, man, go to your happy place. Gridiron Gang, man, I like Gridiron Gang. They lost, right? They lost. The Big Green. Derek.
Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now.
All right, what's the over-under on how many times I'm going to use that drop this week?
Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now.
We know. No, can't watch Cool Runnings, bro. They lost. Little Giants, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Lipsy said two-man flex, Jennings, James Cook, Devonta Smith, Walker or Sharps, and Mixon already got Gibbs and Kyren. Watt said, yeah, but what a way to lose. I don't want to lose. We can't get any kind of losing up here. Okay? We can't get any kind of losing up there. I think that I'm leaning James Cook and Devonta as of right now. Giants said dodgeball. I'll be throwing wrenches at the people all week. Anyone needs some training. There we go. Going to be like, remember Aaron Donald, his training, like dudes would be coming at him with like knives and shit. He'd be fucking chopping them motherfuckers. That's the kind of training we need to do. Bad News Bears, classic. Yeah. And even watching movies like The Three Ninjas, you know, even going back and watching some ninja movies like Three Ninjas, Surf Ninjas, you know, stuff like that, because it was a battle. It was a battle that they should not have won, but yet somehow they prevailed. It's not about winning or losing. It's about the connection. The connection. It's not about the rusty trombones or the dirty Sanchez. I'm trying to think of like what's after that now. Because 40-year-old virgin, for sure. I know the quote. It's about the connection. It's about the damn it. He's like, it's not about the rusty trombone or the dirty Sanchez or about the cock meatballs. There's something else in there. Bro, not that guy, but his homie, the guy who he hung out with in that movie. Dude, you know that guy's in jail forever for accidentally stabbing his wife like 40 times? That was his defense. Accidentally stabbed her like 40 times. Johnny said the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle has a good feel at the ending. You know, but so does number 2. And we get to see, go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. And Chef Ransom sitting cup this week. London and Bucky for the chip. Woo. I'd be nervous about Bucky, man. I mean, not Bucky, London. I'd be nervous about London. And Johnny said Splinter makes the funny and Sam Rockwell and see the error of his ways. Yeah. Chef Ran also got Puka. Let's go. Yep, the taller one, not the shorter one. The taller one who's a little bit younger. They're both older, but you know, that one. Yeah, the one who said, what did he say? Weather dark and stormy with chance of drive-by. The guy who said that. Charlie Brown, he said, great B-ball victory and the OG 3 Ninjas. Hell yeah. Dude, you know what's so funny? Okay, there's an alternate version of the 3 Ninjas. I love that movie. Like, first off, like, I love that. Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily. I love, that's like, I can't say it's like my favorite movie, but it's definitely one of my kid favorite movies, like always watching that movie. And it's so funny, the robbers or whatever, the kidnappers. He was like, when he's like, oh no, robbers. And he's like, robbers? I thought we were kidnappers. He was like, we are. And when he's like on the thing, come over. It's so fucking funny. There's an alternate version of the 3 Ninjas movie where they lose in that basketball game. It's very trippy. I was very tripped out. It's on like Tubi or something. And see, I wonder if it was like they had one version that was the theatrical version, but like I feel like these companies, like they make alternate versions of them and then sell them to these fucking to the IMDb apps and all of those, you know, for like nothing. But yeah, it's so trippy, man. It's alternate version, alternate ending as well. Very fucking trippy. And Watt said, how the fucking ACC? And he said, brought up 3 Ninjas. I got flashbacks. Dude, 3 Ninjas, man. And Chris said, I'm really thinking that some jealous people are sending trolls in here. Starting Jennings over Ford. Sounds like some advice came from a majority of 49ers fans. Well, you know what's funny is my arch nemesis, his name is actually CJ. And Johnny said, I watched Harold and Kumar Christmas last night. It's a classic. The bad guy is Casey Jones. Wait, what? Really? No fucking way. The Russian fucking mob boss? No fucking way. I watched Harold and Kumar Christmas last week. I may watch it again just for that reason. I love that. It's one of I love Harold and Kumar, man. There's a special place in my heart for number 2. I love the Guantanamo Bay one. But dude, for real, is the Russian mob boss, that's what you're talking about? That was Casey Jones? What? And Adema, what up? He said, just won the championship last night with the Packers D. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Toyota Once, I'm about to watch that shit now. I said, yep. What? That's fucking crazy, man. Dude, let's see. So what is it, Elias? Dude. That's fucking crazy because he looks so goddamn different. He looks so goddamn different. Like you really have to like focus on like you really have to focus to like even see that his face is even the same. Yeah, watching it again. Sir, what is it? Sergey Katsov or something? Some shit like that. All right. Woo! Johnny. Fucking awesome, bro. Good call. Good call. That's fucking cool. What do you say, member? Cricket? He was like, what cricket? You got to know what crumpet is to understand cricket. Don't worry, I'll teach you. Whoosh. What do you say? Hey, home run, 6 runs. Yeah, no idea about cricket, but Casey Jones, him doing that made me never want to talk shit about cricket. Corbin said Ugo or Xavier Woods this week. Bro, it's too early. It's too soon. It's too soon. We got to wait. We got to wait because I want my hatred towards Ugo to wash away. Oh man, Ugo, he would have got like 10 more points. I'm in 14 championships instead of 13. Corbin said, I hear that. Just being honest, man. I don't want to just blindly say Woods right now because of my hatred towards Ugo. Because I don't even know what Woods did last week. Woods could have scored the exact same amount of points as Ugo for all I know. But I know I played Ugo over Woods everywhere and he got like 8 points, you know. So yeah, I'm a bit salty about Ugo right now. So it's not a tomorrow game. We'll cover this. We'll cross this bridge a little bit later this week. Hey, stranger, shout out to the Houday Nation. What up, bro? Big time game for you guys this week because Broncos, you know, could play a little bit of spoiler for the Broncos, right? And Quincy said, start one, Ford or Jennings. Ford built Ford tough, man. Way better matchup, too. And Papa J said, fucking Ugo, man. He said, good thing Davis made up for you. Yes, because one of the leagues, I didn't have Ugo and Davis in every single league, but one of the leagues where I was facing my arch nemesis, Crazy Eyes himself, I had Ugo and Davis. And now that I think about it, Ugo scored enough to where I would have won anyways, but Davis playing made it to where it made my victory respectable. How about that? But no matter what, just like Dom Toretto says, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Dude, Crispy, we got to be on it, bro. We got 2 Wednesday games. Hold on. Let's do this the right way. I said we got 2 Wednesday games.
What?
We got a Thursday game.
What?
No Friday games.
What?
3 games on Saturday.
What?
And then we got all the games on Sunday and 1 Monday night football game.
What?
See, look at that shit. Corbin said Woods got 9 in my league. So yeah, you're right. See, pretty much the same points. Didn't even matter though, because Ugo underperformed so much. Like Woods has kind of been doing that. He's going in waves of like 20 points here, 12 points here, 20 points here, 10 points here. And like, that's fucking annoying. Ugo, the last 3 weeks, 20, 20, 20. Like, man. So we were expecting something close to a 20 burger. Got 8. God damn it. And you would think that against Green Bay, that Green Bay would be holding the ball more. There was some like, there was some plays that Ugo kind of fucked up on that I saw, and because I'm watching literally every play, looking for number 0 on every play, that, you know, I noticed some inconsistencies there. Watt said, you ever watch the TV show See with Jason Momoa? The first episode hooks you with a bunch of blind armies fighting each other. Just swinging swords blindly is crazy. No, never seen that or heard of it. Toyota One said, so much football, it's fucking go. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, it's Christmas week. We got games every fucking day. Every day except Friday. So yeah, that's our one day to kind of like recollect ourselves like for the week. But yeah, 3 games on Saturday. It's gonna be big time. It's gonna be big time. What's the Saturday night game? Rams and the Cardinals. Yeah, Rams and the Cardinals. Is that who it is? Or do they flex it out? Yep, Rams and Cardinals. And I say Ugo definitely missed a couple tackles, took bad angles. Yeah, and on that first touchdown, like he like fell down or something, and it looked like he flopped. Man, that could have been an interception. Like that could have been the interception to the house that I had been talking about all fucking day. But like he flopped and fell, and then it was an easy ass fucking catch for Wicks. But he was like literally right on Wicks, and Wicks like pushed him, and he was like, oh, and fucking like no call or nothing. And it's like a super easy touchdown. What'd Crispy say? What is that, Al or AI? I can't tell. Oh man. All right, here we go. We're gonna finish this bowl, and then I gotta deal with this car situation. Papa J, Puka, JSN, Nico, AJ, Tay, BTJ. BTJ, AJ, Tay. Yes, this is tough. This is fucking tough. Nico. I mean, you got, this is fucking tough, man. I mean, you got six boss hogs right here. And, yeah. Oh, it's on Apple. Okay, Action and Weird. All right. I like it. A Doomsday Thursday or Dubs on Sunday. I think I'm leaning Dubs. All right, guys, don't forget to get some good karma in advance by going to 420crew.com and going and sign up as a paid member. I'm in 13 championships this year, and that's not by accident. It's because I draft good, I manage good, and if you guys want to get on the same wavelength, you want to go purchase the Hustlers Draft Mastery book. It's only $9.99. And there's a lot more than draft advice in there. And it's not players. Like, it's not players. It's draft philosophy. It's management philosophy. It's all things like that. So things that, like, whoever buys this book should literally read it like every single year, because like it's going to re-spark things in your brain before drafts happen, and it's going to make you just remember a bunch of things for sure, and keep you on your toes. So if you want to support in one way, that's a great way that you can support. Get a Christmas present to yourself for $10, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. Trust me, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to read this multiple times throughout multiple years, and get ready. The next book that I'm working on is going to be is going to be a very similar book, but it's going to be all about Dynasty. There's going to be covering things in there from like being a dynasty commissioner to being a dynasty manager to startup drafts to rookie drafts, literally everything. I want to help people like in every way that I can and create content, that will last for years and years and years. And one day, maybe we'll make enough of these book sales to where we can get it published and get physical copies, and I can sign it for people and, all types of shit like that. So yeah, the link, I just threw it in the chat. Go purchase it, and then you get the email shortly after with the book. It's in PDF form. You'll be able to download it and check it out on your phone, computer, whatever. It's totally worth it. And yeah, Crispy said, yeah, join up, CJ. Hell yeah. All right, we'll see you guys. I left myself an out for tomorrow. I may come on and stream for the Ravens and Texans game. We'll see. I'm not 100%. We'll see what happens. But if I'm not here tomorrow, Merry Christmas, everybody. And we'll see you guys on Thursday. But there's a good chance I'll be here tomorrow. That game's in the afternoon. We're going to try. So we'll see you guys then. Merry Christmas to you and your guys' families. Salute, everybody. Appreciate you.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the